Ciao Bella, welcome to Bella Uncinetto. I'm Christina and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. No matter how long you've been here, I always appreciate your time. I'm going to give you the final installment of this book, Crochet Home, right? So I have done a book look for all 3 sections. I've done a label my library for 2 of the 3 sections. And so now I'm going to do label my library for the 3rd and final section of this book. Now, I did get this book at Ollie's years ago, right, when I still lived in North Carolina, and I moved to Sicily and brought this book upstairs to my bedroom with some yarn, and I thought, I'm going to make so many things, just relaxing in my bed. And then I forgot all about this book, and I found it probably a couple of months ago now that I'm putting out these videos because I am pre-recording and I am batch recording. So I did label my library for the second part of this book in the same outfit, and I'm recording it, the 3rd part, on the same day. You're not going to see it at the same time or in the same week, maybe not even in the same month. I don't know, but I am recording while I have some time, and I want to share this with you because I am really enjoying looking through this book again. So if you don't know what Label My Library is, we'll start off with that. Sam over at Memphis Makes started this segment, and I really enjoyed it, and I thought, you know, I have lots of pattern books and lots of things too that I could look through, and I asked her if she wouldn't mind if I did it as well, and she was like, absolutely not, just tag me, you know, because I'm the one that started it. I was like, absolutely, of course, give you credit. You're my yarny bestie. Even if you weren't, I'd still give you credit, but I'm absolutely going to give you credit every single time because I love you. Duh. Right? So, Sam has a plethora of books. She has way more books than I do, way more patterns than I do. And I am rapidly approaching not having any more books to look through. Now, I do have a lot of digital patterns. I did a video before where I kind of walked through my digital pattern library. I haven't gone back to that yet because my camera setup is really terrible, and I want to make sure that I am able to show you properly. Excuse me. And I don't have the ability to like see what I'm looking at if the camera's turned towards the computer. I could screen record, but it gets dicey and weird, and in setting the picture, and it's a lot of editing that you don't really care about. But I want to wait, that's all, folks. I want to wait until I have a better setup. All right, so we are going to get into the 3rd part of this book. I did a book look on it already. I will have that linked in the description box, and I will have it linked at the end of this video. Because I'm recording this the same day I did the Label My Library for the 2nd one, I have not found this whole book as of yet. Because in between the time of clicking off and clicking on for a new video, I haven't looked. But maybe by the time this video comes up, I will have found one, and I will share it with you all in the description box. If not, a link to this section of the book, which is called Classic Crochet Blankets, will be in the description box. It will be an Amazon link. I'm not affiliated with Amazon. I do not make any money clicking on any of the links, but people do like to know where they can go buy things when they see things. You don't have to buy it. I'm not saying anything about that. I don't make any money from any of this. I've been on YouTube for 4 years, and I have not made a single penny from YouTube. But I want you to be able to get it if you would like to and if you are able. So that's why I give you the information, so you have it. And this is by Interweave. So the whole book, right, is the editors at Interweave, but the last book, Classic Crochet Blankets, does say Interweave Presents Classic Crochet Blankets. So the editors did that. And again, it is a conglomeration of people who came together to put patterns together for one book. They're not all by one person. Okay? So we're going to flip to part 3 of the book. And I do have my sticky notes ready this time. So we're going to get there. This is such a pretty blanket. I don't want to put all that together. But, well, actually, I don't want to make them all. If I had to either make them all or sew them together, I could do that. But I don't want to make them and sew them together. Right? That's one reason why I don't like granny squares. Because then I have to put them together in something. And I don't want to. So, if I don't have to make them, I'll put them together. But if I have to make them, I want someone else to put them together. But it's so pretty. Like this. It's the kaleidoscope Afghan, right? It's so pretty. But I don't want to do it. I like blankets that I can just do one at a time. Like, do the whole thing, and then do this, and then do this. Just go back and forth. That's what I like. That one's pretty too, but I don't want to make 47 motifs. 192. 192 motifs. No, thank you. No, thank you. See, again, this one is so cute, but I would not. This would really just be a showpiece for me because I would never cover up with this. I would be so frustrated with this blanket. It's so pretty, though. Like, I'm not saying anything bad, but it's so pretty. But I could never use it. Oh, man. It's so pretty, though. Oh, no, I skipped one. Sorry. Did I? No, that's all one pattern. Okay, never mind. I didn't skip anything. Just kidding. I did skip something on that one. Sorry. That is cute. So many motifs, though. See, that's my kind of blanket. All in one piece. Again, look at this. It's so pretty. I would love to have this at like a beach house or something. Look at that. Oh, it is stunning. I would never put it together. I'd never do it. How many do you have to make? Look, I'm not even, I'm promise you I'm not talking myself into it, but like 81 motifs. 81 motifs. Someone has way more patience than I do. Way more patience than I do. Way more patience. Here's a fillet one. This is neat. It's like chevron. It's called zigzags. I've got my fingers where I think I want to do my pattern, so I'm holding it. So sorry if it's awkward. I've never done fillet crochet before. Maybe I will. That's cute. The little sailboats. Again, this blanket is stunning. Look at this. I love that. I love the blue and yellow. I love the color. I love the idea. But I guarantee you, it's so many. that's over 100 motifs. Not different motifs, but over 100 motifs. No. I can't. But it's so pretty. Okay, alright, I found them. Where are my sticky notes? Where's the other sticky note? There were 3. Okay, well, I'm just labeling them so I don't lose them. Trying to decide. There's this exploded pineapple afghan. That's really cool. It's like doily. It's like it's in the round, so it's doily-esque. And there's this other. This is a shark hunter blanket. Now this one you do have to put squares together, I think, but it's not as intricate, and it feels like something that I could do. Yeah, it definitely feels like something I could do. Because you're repeating, so you're just repeating motifs but turning them a different way. 3, 4. So there's 4 motifs, but you turn them different ways. Maybe. I don't know. It still sounds complicated, so I'm going to go with this one. I don't know what happened to my other sticky note. What did I do with it? Where did it go, friend? Ah, on the floor. That's where it went. Okay. Back. Okay. So, I'll show you the ones that I'm going to do. None of them are motifs. So, this is the exploded pineapple afghan. I've only ever done the pineapple stitch one time. There was a shawl that I did with, I don't think I was able to keep up with it was a crochet-a-long with Spring the Fiber Enthusiast, but it had the pineapple stitch in it, and it was so beautiful. I have it. I have the shawl. It's up there. It's up there. Because I use a really beautiful yarn, Redwood Roaming. I remember it all. But it's the only time I've ever done the pineapple stitch. This is a chevron blanket. And it says it makes an actual bedspread. I don't know that I would want one that large, but I like doing this type of blanket. I did, again, with Spring, the Fiber Enthusiast. It wasn't a crochet-along, but she was doing a scrappy, Granny Spiked My Ripple blanket. And I fell in love with the look of that. I looked up the pattern, and I used 3 different Hobby Lobby yarns to make that blanket. So I have it. It's upstairs in my living room on my chair, and I use it like as a chair cover kind of thing because it's huge, and it's really hot here most of the time, so trying to keep a crochet blanket on my bed, I always end up throwing them on the floor, and I don't want the cat to get to it, so I just use it as a chair cover. But I love this idea of the chevron blanket in just about any form. And then, I might say this wrong, but I think this one is really, really pretty with like the cable Celtic weave kind of look to it. It's so pretty. Hialeah. The Hialeah honey blanket. I might be saying that wrong. It sounds like it might be Native American because it's from Florida. The lady's hometown in Florida. Yeah. It sounds Native American, and I don't want to mispronounce it. If you know how to say it and I said it wrong, please tell me. But it's absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Look at that detail. Right there. Right, so pretty. So, those are the 3 blankets that I would make out of this book. Would you do one of the motif blankets that I showed you? Do you like doing granny squares and putting them together? I do have friends that I know who love to make squares, but loathe putting them together. And I don't necessarily mind doing either one, right? Like, I have had people send me squares and I put them together for a very, very special blanket. I didn't mind it at all. It was a joy to put them together, but mainly because of what it was for, right? I knew where that blanket was going, and I knew that I was putting all my love and all of everyone else's love who contributed to that blanket into that blanket. So I did not mind at all doing something like that. It also wasn't incredibly large, so it wasn't difficult to do, if that makes sense. And I just couldn't, I can't, I know that I'll quit if I have so many tiny little things. And then there's all this time. It's not the time that bothers me. It's I've already done all of this. I've done it all. Why do I have to put it together? I'm done. So if it's like a join as you go or something like that, maybe, I don't know. But how do you feel about putting things like that together? What did you think about some of the motif blankets or the granny square blankets that I showed you? Even that hexagon blanket, it's so pretty. I even wanted to make like a hexi-cardi where I did a bunch of little hexagons and put them all together, and then I've never done it because I don't want to do all the little hexagons and then put them all together, even though I want to do it. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. It makes sense in my brain, but it might not make sense to you. However, you like to crochet. I would love your thoughts and opinions on the blankets that I chose. What order do you think that I should do them in? What order would you do them in? Would you make those blankets? Do you like making blankets? Some people can't stand making blankets because it takes too long. I don't know. Just let me know what you think, what you prefer in the comments below. And we are finally finished with this book, friends. We are done. We have done all of the book looks. We have done all of the Label My Libraries for this book, so we can put this book to bed. Good night, book. And until I see you again, be well, be safe, and be the change you wish to see in the world, everyone. Ciao bella!